So I didn't even try to fix my microphone. There's nothing wrong with my mic. I didn't even try to fix my speaker. I just grabbed my headset and just did a quick refresh of everything, and everything's fine. I didn't even look at the episode from last time. I should probably have done that to make sure that nothing was thoroughly damaged. But, hey everybody, it's ZGP Plus. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. I know there was a really short episode last time. You guys all saw it. But, welcome back to the Sealed Cave. In the last episode, we were actually having fun with the Sealed Cave because we weren't having any issues with it. But I mean, like, we were actually having a good time, and that's what made everything so wonderful about this game. Jesus Christ. Back attack, I don't even need to fight you because it's just going to take too long. Now here we have a shit ton of doors, and they are all trap doors. Now, I think the one I want is... Which one is the save room? Well, seeing as fighting trap doors isn't as hard as I thought, I really can just go through all of them until we run into an issue. And these vampire bats can suck a dick. I don't think it's this one. And because I don't think it's this one, it's probably this one. Edge gained a level and learned Mirage. That's pretty cool. Kane gained a... Are you not entertained? Did I not call it? Alright, I just want this one open so that I can come back here and use a tent whenever I need to, because, you know, we're gonna be gaining levels like crazy in here. Maybe not like crazy, but... Normally, when I'm not Let's Playing this game, when I play this game, I usually will come in here and just grind up to level 35 for Rosa, or just grind up to float, is what I say. I don't even know what level it is, really. But I'll just grind up on these guys until Rosa learns the float spell. And just, you know, you just make sure that she's alive at the end of the combat, and you're all set. And she learned Curaja. We were just talking about that in the last episode. Very nice. So we can come in here, and this is the edge room. We can get a Kotetsu. Assuming you just came straight here, you're going to need some better weaponry, and, you know, 2 Kotetsus would really do the trick there. But, you know, fuck that, because we got much better stuff. Holy shit, I wasn't done with you. So here we get the Black Cowl for Edge. It raises his defense, and it prevents sleep. That's really good. Now, the thing is, it's going to lower his strength, I think. Oh, fuck. Do I really want to do that? Because we're at really good stuff right now. Because that's going to raise his speed and maybe his stamina, but not much else. Let's look at it. Yeah, raised his speed and his stamina, but I mean, like, we were doing really good with the... Wait a minute. We're still at 8? I could swear... Because we should be at 9. We were. Okay. My eyes just don't work. Yeah, we're going to keep him decked out in this stuff for a while because it's just so much better. Some of these doors will be empty, by the way. I just want to fight them because they're fucking awesome. And I get a ton of experience for it. So, Edge is dealing damage almost on par with Kane. Oh, shit. Rosa's out of damage. Rosa's out of damage. But no, let's put some stuff back on her, like some... Wow, these silencing arrows are almost out. But I mean, like, she's going to get 1 attack in, so it's not going to be that big a deal, I don't think. We can just fight these trapdoors over and over again. I just like watching it die before it gets a chance to do anything. It just makes me so happy. I could not be any happier seeing that animation. It is such a wonderful thing. Not getting to use 9th Dimension, that's just wonderful. So there we get a light curtain. I forget what that does. But we also get a Fuma Shuriken, which we'll probably need later. Preemptive Strike. Let's just kick the shit out of these guys then. I don't know who goes when in a Preemptive Strike. I just know that we basically get to go twice. Yeah, I'm not even worried about fighting 2 of you. Yes, you have the sap status, but that is all you have on your side. Because we kick the shit out of you guys. Yeah, they don't even give that much experience. I'm just so happy. We're fighting these goddamn trapdoors. I mean, like, the fact that we can kill these trapdoors with as much ease as we've been doing just completely negates the fact that I heavily fucked up the last episode by killing my speaker. I was even talking about how it was making a noise I didn't like. And now I just, you know, very precariously, you know, very paranoid, check my desktop audio on OBS every once in a while to make sure that it is actually picking up. Did I? Is there a room I skipped? I completely skipped this room! Here we get the lustrous sword for Cecil. I don't think it's better than... No, it is not. It's not as good as the defender, or is it? I think it raises his strength. Yeah, this just raises his stamina. So if we have a weapon that raises his strength, I mean, I'm all for it. Yeah, we do. Raises it by, I believe, 5? Raises his spirit, too. But I mean, if it's not going to give us an attack multiplier, yeah, that only raises his strength by 5, or by 3. It's not even going to give us an attack multiplier, so I'm not worried about it. Now, if there was something in here that was weak to holy, which I don't think there is, then it would be useful to use, but I don't even think it's that useful to use. We have the defender. It's so much better. Kick the shit out of these guys. I almost want him to get off a 9th dimension. We're killing it now before Kane even gets a second turn. I'm just so elated that I can't even make proper sentences. That's how you know you're having fun with the game. You're having so much fun that you just go, and you don't even know what language is. Target my white mage, will you? You will be slain. Oh, this is so much fun. And there's nothing in here. I only keep coming in here because I played the After Years version of the game, and I remember in Rydia's Tale... Ambushed? No. In Rydia's Tale, you have to come back through here, and fighting these things is a completely different story in the After Years version, and I do plan to play that version eventually. I just need to practice it a little bit. Or maybe I'll go into it blind. I don't know. But, like, it's an entirely different means of trying to fight the damn things. And it's just annoying, but what can I say? Target my summoner, will you? Die. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Alright, I think we want to go to the left, so let's go to the right first. Back attack, and it's bats, so this is going to be very annoying. So let's just run, because this is annoying. Thank you. I think everybody's going to get a level easy just being in here, just by fighting these things alone. It's so nice to just not have to worry about a shit ton of things. Look at that. That's so good. And I will definitely recommend going to the sealed cave at very last. Definitely go to the Passage of Eidolons and Sylvan Cave first, so that you can get the really good equipment and stuff. And also make sure that you come here with the Leviathan summon. If it's not obvious, because we are playing a Final Fantasy game, there's a boss at the end of this place. And it's really, really helpful to have Leviathan, just because he's a little slow, but the damage output is fantastic. We'll save right here. And congratulations to Rydia, because on level 38, she just managed to break 1,000 HP. Something Cecil gladly did at fucking level, I don't know, like 18. It didn't take that long. Of course, you know, he's a fighter-type character with stamina and all that kind of stuff. I mean, like, what is Rydia's stamina? 19, yeah. HP is not her strong suit. I think you get her up to, like, level 99, and she doesn't even break 4,000. It's pretty sad. It is so fun to kill these goddamn trapdoors without so much as them batting an eye at us. It is so fun. Look at this. Everybody's basically level 40. Rydia's actually kind of dragging behind a little bit, but let's grab this crystal. and get the hell out of here. We have the last crystal. We have to make sure that we keep this away from Golbez at all possible costs because he will definitely try at every opportunity to get his hands on it. All right, let's get out of here. Fuck. Could it be Golbez? This actually isn't. It's a booby trap. A booby trap boss time. All right, Edge, you go ahead and use a Spider Silk, and now we have nothing to worry about. Although we do actually have to pay a little bit of attention to how much damage he's dealing to us because, here, let's get a Berserk on Edge. Kane's already berserked. I mean, now we can start casting things like Leviathan. I want to have Cecil on standby for healing because I don't know if... Well, Rosa has Kiraja now, so I can probably just berserk him too. But let's have you use a remedy on yourself because that Ray ability or that slow petrification, he'll become petrified in a couple turns if I don't take care of that. And this boss fight might just last long enough for that to be an issue, so... Definitely try to heal up everybody where you can. Oh, look at that. That's so fucking fantastic. So we'll have her cast Berserk on Cecil now. We haven't even needed to heal yet. That's how fantastic this is. I keep using that word, fantastic, and just wonderful. This is the wonderful episode. The episode where nothing bad happens. And I have fun playing my favorite Final Fantasy, dare I say my favorite game of all time. And let's test out that Kiraja spell because I'm feeling like trying it. I mean, everybody's taken at least a solid chunk. And that Leviathan summon animation is really fucking cool. How it just comes out of the water like that. It deals 5,000 goddamn damage. We didn't even need to freaking heal. That's how fucking awesome we are. I might have got a little overpowered when I was doing the grinding for today's session. Maybe just a little. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I'd cast Teleport, but for whatever reason, they won't let us. I mean, I know why. And in the last episode, I said why. But I mean, if you didn't go see that, then that's kind of on you now, isn't it? God damn it. No, I don't want to fight you. I have plenty of money. I don't mind dropping a few. That's like dropping pennies to me. Preemptive strike? Get out of there. What I hate about the Final Fantasy franchise, I don't know if later ones are like this, but like if you run away, even in a preemptive strike, there's a possibility that you drop cash. You know, you basically snuck up on the enemies. So why are you dropping money to run away? You know, it's like, why get in the fight in the first place? That doesn't even make sense. Because I know we're adventurers and we're heroes, but we don't want to fight monsters. We're on a journey, you know? Time is very precious to us. So I don't know why they'd stop to fight random creatures. Ambushes make sense. Regular combat, like if something sees us and we see them and we just kind of go at it. Like this makes sense. Like they snuck up on us. But it's like, if we get the drop on a monster, why would we fight it? That doesn't make sense. Alright, now we have to strip Kane of all of his equipment, because you know why. Hold on. Okay. I don't know why. Something in my brain was telling me that we weren't going to have a good time. And of course, that eerie pipe organ music and blue haze means Golbez. I didn't even plan for that. He's like, I'm fine. Psych! And with that, we lost the Dark Crystal that we didn't even really work that hard to get. I mean, mostly the hardest we worked was just the amount of walking we had to do. But Kane is a bad guy. Who is now under Golbez's control once again. And with that, Golbez has all the fucking crystals. Now, here's the question. Why didn't Kane take our goddamn airship and just leave us stuck there? Seriously, he could have done that. It was right outside. We wouldn't be able to do anything. We'd be able to live off of the sealed cave for the rest of our life. We could not physically get out of this space. But I don't fucking know. Now if we go back up to where the Tower of Babel is, wherever it is, it's right up here. We go up here and we can see that nothing? Huh. Normally it would be glowing, like glow in a reddish color. I love the Super Nintendo version of the game. It like glowed like this multicolor spectrum. It was really cool. And I think it was mostly just to show off the hardware, but you know what? I'm not even going to complain about that because it's so beautiful. Boom, 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 boom. So let's go tell King Gaiat that we fucked up. Hey, we fucked up. The legend of the lunar whale? One born of a dragon. That's the Mysidian legend. Oh my god, so now it's like this great big story and just all this shit. But how do we get out? So we have to make our way to Mysidia as fast as possible, but the hole that we came in through is sealed. Oh shit, Sid. You're on your feet. You probably shouldn't be. Easier than falling off a bike. Putting a drill on a plane is easier to Sid than falling off a bike. I love this man. I love Sid's theme. I love all the themes in this game. They're all really good. And then Edge decides to be a bad boy, and he's like, I'm gonna go flirt. And Sid's like, I ain't having none of that shit. And Edge is like, no way, old man, I'm taking my 15. And Sid's like, you get paid by the hour, you don't need a 15. I don't know. You get paid a salary, you do what I say when I say it. And now they're having a physical dispute, and Sid wins, because of course he does. The injured old man has more prowess in combat than an agile ninja who's in his prime, might I add. I don't fucking get it. I love how they add this in here. Sid got too tired and collapsed on himself. But when that happens in this version, they make it sound like he died, you know, which they did that to us once before. But no, Sid's fine. Just like Yang, he's very much alive. Which is more annoying than anything else because, you know, this particular game happens to suffer from Dragon Ball Z syndrome where nobody actually dies. Or at least nobody stays dead. That's the thing. Nobody stays dead in these games. Literally, I don't think one person... Well, I guess the twins, but... So now we got a drill! Yay! Alright, now there's some very important shit that's about to go on here in a second. So I need to do something in a very specific order before I miss out on an opportunity to take care of it later. So, we got out of here, no problem. I want to go back down to Eblan because I want to grab the Enterprise for this next bit, because we're going to need the airship. Oop. Grab the Enterprise, go up here, get the airship. Now, before going to Mysidia, we want to go back over to... Is this where Fabul is? No, this is Mysidia, good. So, before going to Mysidia, I want to go up to where Foxhead Island is, because there are these shoals here. So we can land, take the hovercraft across the shoals. Shit, so we actually have to go around in this way. That's annoying. Alright, so we can go up in through here. Now, we haven't been here yet. This is the Adamant Isle Grotto. This guy just happens to be looking for a tail. So we can give him the rat tail that we found in the Feymark, and he gives us adamantite. Now, if you remember correctly, Kokol from the Forge, the guy that spends all day in bed waiting for the mysterious adamantite to pop back into his life, is waiting for us to bring him some adamantite. Now, I can just leave the hovercraft there, because realistically, we don't need it for the rest of the game. So we're going to go all the way back over here. We should be passing Eblan any minute. Or no, we're by Baron. Cool. So I can just go down from here. Awesome. And then Agart should be here. Good. So now we can go back and down into the underground. So even though we're in the Enterprise, Sid put the mithril on the hull, so now we can fly over lava. I love how they explain that. I went over it a little quickly, but they explain that there's a reason why this airship can fly over lava, and I really like that. So, we want to make sure that we have the Mythgraven blade in our inventory when we give him the adamantite, because he goes nuts and he's like, holy shit. So we hand over the Mythgraven blade. I don't even know if we can put that in the Great Chocobo, and we definitely can't sell it. So now we come back down here and he's working on it. Don't rush him, give him some time. So we'll have to come back in a little while. Now, a lot of people make this mistake that they're just like, okay, so we'll come back later, and then they progress with the story stuff. So it's actually pretty funny how little story you actually have to progress with, because let's go to Mysidia. This is hands down one of the funniest and stupidest things I've ever had to deal with in this game. So if we go over here to Mysidia, I think we overshot a little bit. Yeah, Mysidia is a little north, or a little south of where we would have been normally. So if we go to Mysidia, we get stopped. And they knew that we'd return, so we join them in the Hall of Prayer and all that stuff. So then they repeat the Mysidian legend once again. One born of a dragon, bearing darkness, light, and little money, shall rise to the heavens, over the still land. This takes really fucking long. The moon's light eternal. Come on. Brings a promise to the planet with a bounty and grace. I get it. I've heard and read this so many goddamn times in my life. Practically got the damn thing memorized. Now just let us play the game, please. It's very nice still. It's a beautiful, beautiful legend / poem. Okay, it's time to do the thing. So everybody's praying except us, because, of course. Excuse me. I did not mean to do that directly into the mic. So we have a gigantic-ass whirlpool right outside of the town. Our prayers have been answered! Well, give it a second. There we go. It's so beautiful. There's no doubt that glorious ship is the Lunar Whale. And it's so cool. A strange voice addressed me during our prayers. You are to fly to the moon. Someone awaits you there. But how can we possibly get there? This ship came from the moon. So there's a crystal flight on the inside. It'll take us to the moon. We're finally going to the moon. You guys were doing it. And it's like episode, I think this is like episode, I don't even remember. It's like episode 14, I think? I don't know. But before we step on the goddamn Lunar Whale, we want to get in the Enterprise. We want to go, oh, really? It was this close? We want to step in the Enterprise and we want to go back to Agart. This is really funny. So apparently, it's, 5 minutes is long enough to forge a sword. So now we get Excalibur. I think this is hilarious because going to... So now we should be able to buy stuff. Oh, wait, no, we'd probably have to leave and come back. So I just find this so hilarious. Let's put the sword on Cecil here. So 44, 25, 44, 54, I mean. Much, much stronger. Raises his strength by 10. Look at that. 2 more levels, and he's going to have 9 attack multipliers. He's going to be as strong as Edge. So, when you get the Lunar Whale, you're like, oh shit, the Lunar Whale. So then you're like, we're going to go all the way back to, we're going to go all the way to the moon. And then when you come back from the moon after doing some plot stuff, there's a plot wall that prevents you there's a plot line that prevents you from coming back underground for a while. So if you left Excalibur with Kokol, you don't have access to it the entire time. So literally the trigger is just getting the lunar whale. You don't actually have to go to the moon and progress with the plot, because apparently it only takes 5 minutes to make a sword. I don't fucking get it. But there's still a couple other things that we want to do before going to the moon. What can we do? We're at 25 minutes, so I think we can do one more thing here. We're going to go up by where Mount Hobbs is. Cool. We're going to fly over to Fabul. And let Sheila know that Yang is alive. Now is definitely the time to do your side questing, because we're not going to have much of an opportunity to do it later. Oop, nope, I don't want this tower. I want this tower. All you guys still in bed? Yeah, he's in the underworld because he's dead. Oh. And she gives us the frying pan of love. Alright, cool. So now we're going to go all the way back to the Sylvan Cave, go all the way back. This is an annoying fetch quest. But it's worth it, actually. It's very much worth it that you do this. Because now, if we just go north, we should find our way back to Mysidia, and then we can go west from there and end up back at Agart. So that'll be pretty beneficial to us, much, much faster. Oh, I'm going to go down. Cool. So now we'll go back over to the Sylvan Cave, and we have a frying pan. Now, if you were raised on old-timey cartoons like I was, you know what we're going to do with it. But I'm not going to spoil the surprise. Now, I am really just going to be running through this entire area, because there's no real reason to fight monsters here anymore. Plus, you know, we're down a fighter, so that's pretty annoying. Oh, goody. We got ambushed. This is the point in time when the game likes to piss me off. Right? Right. Okay. So now I just have to remember how to get to Yang. Stop ambushing us! I'm not gonna fight you! They realize this is the only way that they're gonna get to deal damage to us. So like, well, you know, if we just get to a regular fight, we're not gonna be able to fight them. You know, I don't need to... Fuck, man! Every other fight, this ain't cool. Or every other step. Saw that Fuma Shuriken. I probably could have used that on the Great Wall of China. That's not his name, but... You know what? I'm only using fucking float at this point because I don't want to fucking get stopped on those goddamn pads. Good. Run. I don't want to be here. Nobody does. It's green. There are fart clouds everywhere. It's really gross. Using that Kiraja spell because we haven't gotten a chance to do it yet still. Alright, preemptive strike. Thank you! This is definitely making up for all the goddamn ambushes that we got when we first got here. Alright, now. Ahem. Prepare your frying pan. Bang! There's never a version of Final Fantasy IV that I don't love hearing that sound. It's like when Porum smacks Palom in the back of the head. Every Final Fantasy IV version has a perfect sound for it. Is it time for training? And I love that line. And, you know, he's fine. The Sylph saved his life. You know, we have an empty slot in our team. And this is Edge. Yang, he's kind of your replacement. I think he even says that. So, for doing this, we get the Sylph spell. Now, this isn't the only way you can learn the Sylph summon. And he's going to stay here and sleep. So we get the Sylph summon for Rydia. The Sylph summon is actually really useful. It allows her to heal, even though she can't cast white magic, which is really useful. Now, we don't have to go back to the Feymark, so we're done there. There's only one other thing that I can think of that we can do before going to the moon, and I'm not going to do that in this episode. So, we're going to Baron in the very next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. But I'm out of time for this episode. So if you like this video, be sure to click the like button and the subscribe button to become more awesome than you already are. I still have to apologize for what happened in the last episode. I don't know what any of that was, but definitely don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook. And of course, as always, tell your friends. So this is Your Plus signing off, and I will see you guys in the very next episode of Not Bumping the Mic. So let's play Final Fantasy IV.